What up, YouTube? It's Clarity here with another update, or not update, I'm sorry, review. It's morning still for my brain. So let me also just now pull it up. I've been doing some updating to my DeviantArt stuff. Yes, I'm a Deviant artist. I've been on there for a while. I just now found out my username, password, and all that. It took me a while. Okay, so the next anime. I made a list of all the animes recently that we can do. Which we are reviewing today, since today is Monday. Shout out to my sister. She had a good birthday. She just turned 10. She's making me feel old, but I'm just kidding. Okay, so the next thing I noted that we are going to be reviewing today, and stuff stuck on my bed. Today will be Digikata. I can't say that. Say Digikata 5 times fast. See how you like it. Okay, so let me just get on to that. Also, Google Plus, I am at 879 followers, and I am at 487,383 views. So that's pretty good. I'm just still confused, like, who is following me, but I don't mind it. I'm currently also doing some bases for my friend here. Okay, so I could also just click on the letters, derp. I'm going to be laying down today. I'm just tired. Look at my lips. Chippy chapped. Okay, so now it's got to freaking find it. Okay, so I have watched this 4 times. Now, Anime America, which is another YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, did a review of this, and they say it can get annoying because they do nyan at the end of their sentence, but sometimes it's just hilarious because it's like random. Okay, so Digikata is ranked at pretty low. It's like at rank 3,507. And it has 16 episodes plus an extra 5 minutes. I can't remember if it was the first episode or the last episode. One of those two. It was made by Broccoli Madhouse. I guess it's 2 different companies. I don't know. And it was released in 1999. I think it's over, though, but I don't know. And it's ranked with 3 out of 5 stars. Now here's the plot. It's like one day in Dejiko, Puchiko, and it's like I forgot what they call it, like a gamma crash. It's like a ball. It's like a strange ball, shaped thing. Had crashed their UFO in the middle of Akihabara. Also, Akihabara kind of sounds like another anime that now without a single yen, which is the currency in Japan, to their name, they have nowhere to go. But they are following an unexpected and yet generous offer from the manager of a nearby store. So the trio start to work at the shop in exchange for renting the room. Now, alongside Dejiko, who is the main character here, her self-confessed rival Rabbi and Rose, full name, as well as the mysterious bear. I'm also rating it here because I haven't seen it in so long. That has mastered the ability to appear happy, sad, depressed, and angry all at once. And the insanity is only just beginning. This thing's insane. Now, from shooting window shoppers with Dejiko's laser eye beams and the appearance of a bizarre farting imposter to the sudden attack on the city by Godzilla. Now, this Life at Gamers is certainly living it up. And these 3,000 people have watched this. 3,031 have watched it. I liked it a little. It's weird, but kind of funny-ish. But it's also confusing, Now let's find a review that I highly agree with. In terms, so there's only 2 people who have reviewed this. I think one was like last year and one was like 5 years ago. I kind of agree with the one that was 5 years ago by Charat Cannon. Sorry if I said that wrong. Now, okay, so thing with this, I also agree with the 7 out of 10. There's nothing really especially good about the Digikata, but like nonetheless, I did like it a lot. And there's like various scores again, like usual. But sometimes it doesn't work. So okay, story-wise, Digikata tells the story of Dejiko, Puchiko, and Gemma, who like crash lands in Akihabara in Tokyo. Dejiko wants to become a huge star, and as a stepping stone, gets a job at a game store. Sorry, and they meet various other characters and do stuff together. And really, that's all it'll ever be in this anime. It will never try to be anything else or anything more. What's the word? I'm not saying special, like episodic, I guess. I don't know. Show. It's not gonna be more than an episodic show about nothing in particular, but it's neither a slice of life since they do the stuff they do will be like normal stuff. And now the show is in the essence extremely like, I'm not saying tense. What's the word I'm thinking? Highly strung. That kind of reminds me of Hellsing right there. And it's like based around like surreal situations and like bad puns. Like whether you like this or not is only based on taste. I, for one, laugh, giggle, and go all repeatedly during the show. But I also know like people who loathe this thing, since it doesn't simply fit the characters, since the people don't find the characters simply cute or fun in the humor. Now, animation, it's simply not very good, but it kind of fits the show pretty well. Everything is basic. Everything, especially like the backgrounds, can be incredibly ugly from an artistic viewpoint, which is true. But in a way, it adds to our already weird mood. The character design is another mixed bag. Random bystanders are shaped like fingers, just wiggles around, talking nothing. And Gemma is a yellow ball that a 5-year-old could draw. The main point, of course, is whether you like the designs of Dejiko, Puchiko, and Rabi and Rose. I, for one, adore Puchiko as much as Kimura, or I guess aka Mr. Longhair person, does. And I wouldn't trade the visual style, for anything. An example would be like how much worse Digikata Neo is. There's another one. It's better drawn, it has actual stories and longer episodes, and it's so boring. So I'm sure whether you like Digikata visuals is also like a question of taste. Sound, the only thing I could also think of is the character's penchant for ending their sentences with weird words. Dejiko uses nyo, Puchiko, nyu, and Genma says Gemma. The first episode with Kimura is about him, like, I think going mad over the fact that everyone in the store butchers the Japanese language. I reckon that some other people can't stand the way they talk in this anime, but as with everything else about Digikata, it's a matter of taste. Characters, despite what one might believe, the characters in Digikata all have distinct personalities and quirks. Well, not especially deep considering the entire show ends after 48 minutes. It's still well enough. Puchiko is, for example, extremely mature for her age, which she's 5, and her biggest dream is to own property. She's like shy, but like other kids, wants to do things in her own way. she also, like, has a sort of, like, complex over the fact that her I-beam is, like, not nearly as impressive as Digiko's. And, like, occasionally goes out to train. As said, not terribly impressive, but all the characters work well and feels unique to me. So let's give it an all overall. Now, overall, I'm compelled to give it a 9. Or 10. It simply is not up to that level. Nonetheless, I'd still recommend to see it, irrespectively, though, of what you otherwise might like. Now, I swear, though, to you that the 48 minutes is worth it, like, no matter what you might feel about it, or if you do like it, there are a few hours more worth of this material to watch in the various, like, summer, winter, what's the word? I think it was Hanami specials. I'm sorry, I can't talk. There are a few things in the show that I do not find immensely funny, like the fact, again, this is all spoiler warning, so read the description. Blech. Now, the fact that the official movie is only 20 minutes long, or like the yellow bear with, like, the very odd facial expression, that they, for some reason, get completely terrified of, Puchiko's cat, or, I think his name is, like, Hokomirin, I think, that always walks sideways on its hind legs. Nothing in Digikata makes sense, and that's the charm of it. It has a unique vibe that has to be seen to understand. Now you at least get from this review, like, curious about this thing, and maybe, like, get a few to, like, check this out. Because it's worth the time if you're not picky about taste. And again, it's technically, in short, it's like a comedy for rainy days. Random comedy that's killing time, boredom, or when you're looking for a happy series. There you go. So that's basically it. There's not many people commenting about them or reviewing about this anime. I'm surprised, but heck. Okay, so before I forget, before I end this thing. So I made a list, and so far I'm going to be doing a lot of animes. I'll tell you page-wise. 1, 2, 3, which was supposed to be on the 2, but it didn't go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pages worth of these reviews, so there's a lot of animes to do. Like I told you, I've watched a lot of animes over my years. Some I don't remember, but this one I vaguely remember, because I heard Anime America talk about it. So, yeah, that'll be the end of this episode of my anime review for Digikata. See you in the next one. Bye-bye!